Welcome to INTI. Today we are going to discuss a topic that has become very relevant in our digital age, which is the unethical behavior of netizens.
So from cyberbullying to fake news, the online world can be a place of toxicity and harm.
We'll explore the issues surrounding the unethical behavior of netizens, examine some of the most common forms of online misconduct, and consider what we can do to address and prevent these issues.
So, let's dive in. Whoa. Looks like today we have a special guest with us. So let us welcome Mr. Ali.
So, hello Mr. Ali, and could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Okay, my name is Iskandar. I'm 47 years old and I'm now working as a manager for Omnia Academy. We do media trainings for our internal employees and also external parties. I was in broadcasting for 23 years. Yeah, so I just recently moved to this new office. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can join the academy.
Can.
Okay. So we know that you are quite experienced in news castings. So we wonder if you know about the panty issue, controversial thing that happened in Malaysia and Johor.
To be honest, a lot of things happen on social media, but I didn't get to catch this one. I only got to know when you said it to me.
Yeah. So what do you think about that case?
Okay, can you share with me what the case is all about?
Okay, the case is that...
Alright, this is how I look at it. How we consume, you and me as consumers of social media, we're like watching TV, watching drama.
Yeah.
So I think in this particular case, it's basically like watching a drama, which I think is not new. Yeah, that's because netizens are people who consume and they're just enjoying themselves in the social media.
But when they choose the side to stand, they also attacking opposite side.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Because you see, the interesting thing about social media is social. You socialize. So whenever you post something, you have room for people to interact with you, right? And you have to understand, this is how I look at social media. Social media is like a jungle. There's no prerequisite saying that you have to have a degree, you have to have a diploma, you have to be good in English or Malay or Chinese or whatever. Anybody. So whether your mentality is like this, are you a crazy person, you bipolar, schizophrenic, anybody can utilize that comment section, right? Yeah. So we should expect different people to say different things. Social media has decided which is the important issue and which is not. What I think is important issue may not be received as important to the netizen. So it's something that is very difficult for us to say it's important to me, so it should be important to you, not necessarily. It's like it's an open sea out there. Yeah, whatever that takes a lot of momentum and has people talking about it, that may be an important issue. It can be a panty.
So I think it's because most people like social media right now. Why? Because you can choose what you want to see.
Yes.
You can select it, you can polarize it.
Yes, we polarize it, true.
Everyone has social media account, can like share their opinions. So the thing you're concerned about, maybe others not concerned about it. So yes, I agree with it.
Well, if you compare the quality compared to the discussion we have, like the civil people like this, of course it's so bad lah, and it's getting worse. They don't care whatever they want to say, they just simply say. Maybe because there is a form of anonymity, you can hide your identity, you can use another name, things like that, so you can simply say whatever you want. But like I said, it's a jungle, you can either bark, you can either roar, you can use whatever language you want on the internet, on the social media, unless somebody finds it offensive and make a report. But if you were to ask me, that's the quality of it. That's the quality of social media conversation, interaction.
So you think actually we cannot do anything to change it?
We can. We can advocate good conversation, good interaction. See, the thing is, when we see something bad, we would make it big. See, we don't make good things big. Let's give that Spanty scandal as an example. Why are we talking so much about it when we can talk about other good values, the relationship with mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws? Right? Because we like to be entertained by these kind of things. Good things are boring, right? So that's why. So if you ask me how to go about correcting this, there's no way of correcting it because stupid people will always be stupid unless they want to change. But good people need not to be stupid by joining,
True.
right?
It's like some people might always see the entertainment side, some people will
Yeah.
like can learn some
Yes.
things like from the
Yes.
relation thing.
Yes.
But the people might think it boring. It's like, why am I learning moral on social media? It's like I can learn in school, so why am I doing it?
It's
in
not
my-
moral, like
Yeah.
how to avoid something happen in my family. So I have to being good with
Yeah.
my mother-in-law or husband. They have to
To avoid the situation.
Yeah.
And I think
Maintaining a good relationship.
correct. And in this case, maybe teachers also can pick up, or lecturers maybe, because learning moral as a subject or lesson in school is boring. This is a real life example that we can learn from, So it can be discussed in schools. There's so many things in the social media that is not good, and we can tweak it and make it good. Learn something out of it. They should be educated. You can't be angry at them because that's how they behave because of their background. You can't say that they're irresponsible to them on social media because you will incite animosity, you will make them feel more angry and they will do more crazier things on social media. Yes, you may think they are irresponsible, but you need to help educate them if you are responsible. You've envy at stupid people, you don't tell them and go crazy, hey, you stupid, cannot. They'll be more angry, they will attack you, right? Yeah, so if you feel that you are more responsible than those who are irresponsible, help them to educate. Show them the way to be responsible.
What do you think? Who is the part to educate it? Like the government or the
Media
practitioner or
Everyone.
Everyone.
Because government officials, government, media practitioners, we all have social media accounts. We're basically, once we go in there, we're all netizens, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You can come in as a media practitioner, you can come in as a student, you can come in as a prime minister or president for that matter, as whatever capacity, but if you think that you're responsible, even if you're a general cleaner also, if you have good values, you can educate. Actually, this value can be applied in all subjects. History, BM, English, because there's always situations where you can use as an example in the subject, right? You do not need to have a specific subject, social media morals or social media etiquette. Not necessarily. You can if you want, but my concern is if you do that, we're going to start looking at these things as a subject that you need to pass in your exam, rather than values that you carry in your life. I hardly leave comments. I don't comment on people unless they are my family members, and unless I think something is funny or something is valuable to share. But if something that I don't know about, like this mother-in-law, daughter-in-law issue, even if I find it interesting, I will tell myself not to say anything. Just keep it to myself. They have to be creative. They have to tap on whatever is trending right now. Yeah, it's just like fashion. Would you wear something that your grandma would wear last time? Of course not, right? You wear whatever that people are talking about, fashion-wise and things like that. So that's same as business people, marketing. What is the talk of the town right now? So let's tap on that and hype on it. See? But at least the way they put it, use this washing machine, so you no longer quarrel. So they're telling it so that you no longer quarrel. They want to settle things. But if they use that, sorry, like use these panties, you don't need to wash. Then keep fighting with your mother-in-law. That one. So they must be responsible as well. Yeah.
Actually, because they advertiser, they use the influencer to promote their product. So I think that at least that we doesn't related to the religion issues, gender issues, and like the racial issues. So this kind is a good strategy for the advertisement.
Good, but it's boring.
I want to change the style of advertisement.
Please do that. Change it. But it has to be responsible, lah. You don't throw people, don't shame people. Don't say bad things about others, lah. My advice is, this is my advice to myself as well. Learn to refrain yourself to express every single thing that you feel.
Think about it in your head before you say it.
Yes. Just think first, because the interesting thing about us, about human beings, that They say our brain is here, our heart is here, our mouth is in
Yeah.
here. You know, they don't come together before it comes out here. So it's like here, or some here, go out. So when you feel, wow, when you think, maybe you think you are right, but to others you may not be right. You know, when you express yourself, you feel something that's not right. Maybe to others is right. So this is something that we have to really learn about ourselves. Yeah, regardless of race or religion, you know, it's so interesting that if you're able to learn to master the skill of restraining yourself from talking, from commenting. Yeah.
I think people need to know that even though you have the freedom, that you have to think clearly before you say anything, because there are consequences of what you say, what you do.
Yeah, because the more mysterious you are, the more people find you interesting.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because everything also you want to talk, everything also you want to share. Like this guy got no life, is it? Talking about other people, right?
But I think that as long as we are respectful,
Yes.
yeah. And our lecturer told us to do fact checking before we talk.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Being a TV host, I have ups and downs in my life as well. I used to be married and got divorced. So when things broke out in the internet, so people would start saying things that I was a irresponsible husband, all those things. Yeah, so that's normal. But when people know you, they think they know you too well, so they think they have the right to talk about you. Yeah, so I face that. It's very difficult to do because I feel like whenever they write something about me, like, why are you writing this? Do you know who I am? Do you even know? Did we grow up together? Are you my siblings or relatives? No, right? You don't know me. You only know me on TV. But I tell myself, rather than saying something and they will say other things back because they may not understand, just stay silent. So I kept quiet.
You're quite a patient person.
I learned to become one. Yeah. It works both ways actually. Anonymity makes you feel safe because people don't target you if you do something that people may find offensive, even if you have a good intention. So, but if they don't know who you are, it's safer lah. But at the same time, anonymity gives you like the freedom of saying whatever you want, and you can hurt other people. You know, so it's like that. There's a pros and cons.
Yeah, because people are hiding behind the screens.
Correct.
So you don't have like a person to hold accountable for when they do the things.
Yeah. There be a lot of cowards. So I don't believe in anonymity. If I want to say something, I want to be accountable of what I say. Otherwise, I don't say. Yeah.
According to my experience, somebody they use anonymity and they attack me.
Nowadays that's normal. I get that a lot. But just look at it like these people, they just want to stand out in the list of comments. They just want you to notice because they use harsh words.
Same, they want attention.
They want attention. Basically everyone wants attention. That's why you go into social media. Be responsible in whatever you do, especially in posting something on social media and also commenting. But most importantly to me, it's not about the comment, it's about the post. Because if you post something and the intention is to get attention can come in a lot of ways, like different perspective. You may find it interesting, you may find it funny, I may find it offensive, you may find it like crazy and all that. But if you have to tell why you post this a certain posting, what is the intention of doing that? Right? And don't simply because I want to express myself. Because the moment you say you want to express yourself, you're opening up for them to want to express themselves as well. Because if you're angry at them expressing themselves, you like taking their rights away. No, like I can express myself, but you cannot. You cannot express yourself because this is my account. This is my posting. Cannot because there's a rule. Leave a comment there, right? Which means that you are allowing them to express themselves.
Yeah, it works two ways.
It works two ways. It's social media. Of course.
Really, yeah.
Control the market.
It can be another person controlling or that person themselves.
Do you know Charles and Ting? Charles and Ting, a bag brand.
Yeah.
And last time, little girl say my first luxury bag, but some people say Charles & Keith is not a luxury brand. When she posted the video on TikTok, people like attacked her, and later.
Wait, people attack her for what?
For
Charles & Keith is a luxury brand. Okay.
So
They told her to like check more because it's not a luxury brand, it's just like a normal
you have to
brand.
see more brands.
Okay.
And later she do a
Video to clear out saying that
clarifying like my family is actually not that rich, so this $10 is actually cost very much for my father, something like that.
Okay.
And later the Charles & Keith invite her to become the brand model, and she also collaborate with Air Asia.
Okay.
So people think like, why this girl have the opportunity just because she posted that video and do a response to the netizen. Why she worth the opportunity just because of that video? So actually I think, well, it actually is a strategy of Charles & Keith. Like they ask this girl to do something like this and invite her, and people will think, oh, Charles & Keith is very a generous brand. They concerned about
Is it a PR tactic?
I think I really like.
You think so?
I think like it's a possibility.
Do you guys think so? Is a PR tactic?
I would think that it's quite advertisement strategy for the company.
Okay. Imagine you are 3 different TV stations talking about one subject. If all of you talk about the same thing, it's gonna be boring, right? Yeah.
I think even though we need to have freedom of speech while we are using social media, it still doesn't mean that you can do what you want to say.
Yeah.
There seems to be in control.
So actually the platforms and the communities, they must take the responsibility to help to foster the positive online behavior by setting some clear guidelines and enforcing them consistently and promote the positive online community.
Yes, and it's also important for individuals to aware of their online behavior and to act responsibly and respectfully when engaging in online discussions. So individuals can take steps to be responsible online netizens by treating others with respect, engaging in constructive dialogue, and being mindful of the impact of their words and actions.
Okay.
So for you, do you have like any last words you want to say?
Bullies, stalkers, all those people with bad intention, it's very difficult to stop them. We advocate good things, and to me the most important thing is do not see yourself or put yourself as the victim. You know, cyberbullying, that will not happen or will not continue to happen if you do not see yourself as the victim. If somebody body shames you, for example, you're fat, something like that. If you say, yeah, you're right, I'm fat, and you become sad, then you put yourself as a victim. If this person said, you're fat, so what?
And my face already they laugh my face very big, like the sun biscuit.
And then you say, so what? Then it will be. Keep quiet. You will stop that. That's the way to stop, by not putting yourself as a victim. Yeah. Apart from advocating good things, good values and all that, just don't put yourself as a victim.
Be positive.
Be positive. Otherwise, you're gonna be very stressful, depressed and all that. Then you share your depression, and then people attack you some more.
Yeah, but I've noticed that when people try to attack you, they gain the satisfaction from your reaction.
Yes.
So if you don't give the reaction,
yes,
they will not continue the attack.
Yes. That's the best way. That's why keeping silent is the best. Right?
Thank you for tuning into our podcast.
We hope you enjoyed the show and gained some valuable insights.
And see you next time.